Hello and welcome to a very quick video with me, Foxy No-Tail, here in my ideas world, and today we're going to have a quick look at these micro bamboo farms, and we're going to do a quick tutorial on this. Now, I've already recorded this video, this intro is coming afterwards. I'm going to put in the tutorial part of the video first, which I actually recorded at the end, just so you guys can watch it quickly, and then if you want to understand what's going on and see the process of how we got to that point afterwards, then watch the rest of the video. So we're going to need a chest, we're going to need a hopper minecart, we're going to need a hopper, we're going to need a grass block, we're going to need any other type of building block. We need a sticky piston, we need some observers, we need a dispenser, and we need some glass, and finally we need a little bit of bamboo like that. The only other thing we're going to need to build this is a piece of rail, or two pieces of rail, and that's just to get your hopper minecart inside your grass block, which is really easy. So let's start with the easy bit. We're going to start with the hopper, and we're basically going to have the hopper facing that way. So I'll place one, I'm going to place that one into it, and then I'm going to get rid of that. We don't need that one. The grass block goes on top. We're going to have a block behind it just to block the hopper minecart, stop it falling off. Then we're going to use another couple of blocks like that, and all we're going to do is put our minecart track on there like that. So if we got our hopper minecart, put it on the top of that one, and just roll it down inside there, and that goes inside that block. Nice and easy. Then you can put your chest on the front like that. So that's that bit done. We can actually get rid of that block behind it now if we want to, but there's no need to. It's fine being there. Then we can put that there. We're going to put another block there to put our sticky piston on. Again, we can get rid of that if we want. Any type of block there will do, and an observer facing that way. If I can reach, there we go, like that. And a block just behind that. Another observer facing into that one, another observer facing into that one, and another observer underneath that one facing into that one, and then all we do is we pop our dispenser there like that. Very nice and easy so far. We're going to put a block down there underneath that dispenser, and we're going to pop our lever on that block like so, and we're going to activate that, and that's just going to stop that dispenser firing. Pop your bit of bamboo down there, and then use the side of that hitbox to start placing your glass. Again, same thing on the front, and all you want is one piece on top there as well. And that's it. If you want to add another hopper there and a shulker box or a chest or something for your bone meal, then that's nice and easy to do. Put a bit of bone meal in your dispenser, flick the lever once to grow it once, and then what we're going to do to grow it in front of the observer is going to flick on and off very quickly, and that will just fire, and there you go. That's running, and we should see in the chest it's all coming into there nice and quickly. Right then, that was the tutorial. Now we're going to go back in time and see how we got to that point by all the fiddling about that we did, and it will also give the tests and show you how much we'll get out of this machine as it's going as well. So enjoy. Bye. Okay, so here are my designs for some micro bamboo farms, and they work pretty well. Now, we started with this one, which basically all it is it's a normal piston with an observer. The observer sees the bamboo grow, it fires the piston, which breaks it, and we get another repeater down here with another observer with a long delay, which makes the dispenser fire twice. So if I activate that once, that's going to grow it there. And now all I need to do is just basically grow it once and turn it off again. And that's just going to keep going. So the bamboo keeps growing and it keeps going. It's a continual loop. I did exactly the same thing here, but this time with glass around it, just so we can get the stuff away in it. Oh, and I didn't turn it off that time. I keep forgetting. I've got to grow the bamboo and then turn it off to activate this. So that's just going to go round again on a perpetual loop. We did see a little bit of bamboo get spat out there. We do have to watch out for that. With glass, obviously, items in Minecraft do tend to glitch out of it. You'd probably be better off with some sort of concrete or some other solid block rather than glass. But just for demonstration purposes, we can see that works pretty well. But it is relatively slow. If we look in the chest, we can see it's coming through relatively quickly, but it's not particularly fast. But it's cheap. It's relatively cheap. 2 observers, 1 normal piston, a dispenser, and 2 repeaters. That's all it takes, really. I suppose we got a hopper and a hopper minecart, so it's not very expensive. This one, however, is a lot faster, but it uses more observers, and it's using this design. So with this time, we've got a sticky piston instead of a normal piston. We can pass the signal straight into that sticky piston there through this block while activating that repeater, and then we can use observers to link up. Now, we could actually just do it like that with a bit of redstone on top of there, but the problem with that is when the bamboo grows, it falls on top of this block. So in order to have a continual line of blocks that the bamboo can't go through, we run it like that, and that gives us a double click. So when you build that up like this, it's exactly the same as the other farms, but we've got the sticky piston there. We've got a normal repeater there. And because that's only a 1 tick rather than 4 ticks, that's going to be a lot quicker. And then if we flick the lever on and off, so off first, then on and off, you'll see that goes a lot quicker. And it just keeps going. It's perpetual. Now, these are observers, which are buggy in Bedrock Edition and Minecraft. It's not. I wouldn't be surprised if this went out of sync or just stopped working for whatever reason because it missed a beat on the observers. That's more likely to happen on a realm, but having done a little bit of testing on this, that hasn't happened so far. So what I need to do now, I guess, is a little bit of a test. So let's turn it off again, like so. I'm going to empty it out completely, and then I'm going to run it for 2 minutes and see how it goes. 3, 2, 1, stop. Right then, there we go. What did we get? We got over 3 stacks. That's not bad for 2 minutes. That's not bad at all for 2 minutes. Over 3 stacks of bamboo. Let's work out the maths. Okay, that works out at 94 stacks per hour, or over 94 stacks per hour, which is 3.5 single chests per hour for this little micro farm. So that's pretty good. Right, I've just changed this. I've took the repeater out completely and just changed that to a piece of redstone, and that still works absolutely fine. Now I'm wondering, can I get rid of that redstone altogether and just have the observer looking into that one there? Will that work? Let's try. We need to grow it and then flick on and off. Oh, look at that. It's even faster. That's loads faster. Right, we need to do another test. So we're improving things all the time here. And this is very small, by the way. It's only 4 blocks by 3 blocks wide. It's very, very small. So yeah, now I've done that. Let's do another test. Okay then, the bone meal is filled up again. It's full in the dispenser, full in the hoppers, full in the shulker. Everything's ready. All I've got to do is flick it on and off, which we're going to do in 3, 2, 1, go. And stop in 3, 2, 1, stop. Right, we got 4 and a bit stacks this time. Almost 4 1/4 stacks, which works out at 127 stacks per hour, or nearly 5 single chests worth of bamboo in an hour, which is pretty good. And it doesn't use too much bone meal either. That was a 2-minute test, and we've used 4 and a bit stacks of bone meal. That's all we've used. Now, that is actually firing 3 times on the dispenser there. If you listen to this one here, so you're only getting 2 on the dispenser. You can clearly hear it's only firing twice. Now, on this one, it's actually firing 3 times, but if you listen carefully, you'll hear one of the times it fires is when it's actually blocked and it can't grow it. So let's just make sure it's not wasting any. But listen for this. So we'll just grow it once and grow again. Can you see? You're getting the green particles on the first 2, but not on the third one. The third one activates when the piston's out. So you're getting 2 low pitch clicks and then a high pitch click. And the high pitch click indicates that the dispenser is firing but can't actually activate. So listen for that. So that's okay. That means we shouldn't be wasting any bone meal, but we can do a quick test. If we grab ourselves a dispenser like so and a lever like so, and then we put a block on top of that piece of bamboo there. Let's grab a little bit of bone meal. There's 64 in there. Let's make sure we can't waste it. No, we've still got 64 in there. So although that dispenser is firing 3 times, it's only actually using 2 pieces of bone meal at a time. So we're not wasting any bone meal whatsoever. Very, very easy. Very good job. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did please leave a like. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!